Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. I'm Old IJ. This is Snowfall, episode 7 after show. Give me a second, load a few things up. Sean Cash, what up now? Are you Kendall? The question for tonight: where did they take Uncle Jerome? R.I.P. Doing this one for you, jamming. He ain't even have to go out like that, y'all. Go ahead, rate the episode. Let me know what you think about it. It was a setup episode to me. It was a setup episode. It was good. Carrying the story. We didn't see any action, so that means they gotta, you know what I'm saying, they hit that plateau. Now they gotta skyrocket, man. Episode 8, 9, we should see a lot of action going into the finale. That's one good thing I like about it. All right, man. I'm Modi J. This is Snowfall, episode 7. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm feeling a little better, but man, I'm still like kind of drained, man. But I watched the episode last night, went to sleep on it. Woke up, finished it. I didn't do no recap today. It wasn't feeling good. Hot water was off in the building. I couldn't even get dressed, man. The power was out for a little bit. I was supposed to get dressed for the funeral, but I couldn't even do it, man. I've been laying it down. And first, I want to say RIP to Jerome. Secondly, they didn't got that man Trump. They didn't indicted Trump. I said, damn. I told y'all they was gonna go get his ass. Damn, they didn't got Trump. He ain't gonna go out. He ain't gonna go out like that. He ain't turning himself in. He ain't acting like Moni Tejada and telling them anything. He gonna get in there. He gonna hold it down. They gonna have to drag him up out of there. He going out like Jerome. If anything, he going out like Jerome. Jerome went out fighting for what he loved. His bae. Jerome took a bullet to the chest, all because of a fatal mistake that Auntie Louie made. Elbow the gut. She didn't elbow the gut. That's all you had to do. You may have took a pistol whipping to the back of the head, but it's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. But unfortunately, Jerome is dead, and I would like to know, where did they take Jerome? Does anybody know? Now, I ain't got no drinks today, man. I'm straight water. I don't, man. I'm making chitlins for repast. I won't be eating that. Matter of fact, I might not even show up. I'm not. Nah. I'll come pay my respects at a later date, episode 9 or 10. I'm gonna come show money. But let's jump into this, man. I gave the episode like a. It was a solid episode, but I gave it like a 7. Just because we've been watching the build up. I'm thinking we about to go at it. Something got to go down. The DEA gonna step up. Something, some way, somehow, something about to go down, but it don't. Now, one thing I always notice in these TV shows, we spoke a little bit earlier about how much it would cost for you to pretend to be dead. In case you weren't in that live, we're talking about if the police came to you and wanted you to pretend to be dead for several months, how much per day would you take? The same as in this situation in other shows that we watch. How much are you taking so the police won't get involved in this death, potentially putting your whole funeral home on the line? You see what I'm saying? How much would you take? Because no one ever checks the stack. Like, if Franklin came up to me and was like, here goes a stack, don't get the police involved, I got to know how much is in there. $5,000 ain't going to be able to cover it. I'm going to need like a 10 piece, a 20 piece, a 50 piece. How much are you guys taking to go ahead and do this for Franklin? Now, Franklin must be giving him a lot of business. If he's taking like a $5,000, if he's taking like 5 bands, that means Franklin's been dealing with him for a while, which I'm sure he has. But I would have had to look at it. Hold on, Franklin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5. It's 5,000. That's it? 5,000 for this? That 5,000 is just to keep it on the hush. I still got to pay those two. I give them 1,000 a body. So you're gonna have to up this to at least 7,500. Then you want the big shindig for Jammin' Jerome, because this is Jammin' Jerome. That's gonna be another 50 on top of it. Yeah, that's gonna be another 50 on top of it. Now they dragging them on in here. And we looking at Auntie Louie like, damn, she all the way messed up, man. But this is the streets. If they would have just been listening to Franklin from the beginning, we would have never had these issues. We would have never had to lose Uncle Jerome. But the whole time she was turning her back on Franklin and doing her own thing. She semi had her back turned to Jerome. She didn't ever listen to him. It was always about me, 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 me. It's all about me, 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 me. Forget about you, you. Are you gonna get up, man? Yeah, that's that Maya. That's that old Maya. They come in here. They got Jerome laid out on the stretcher. Said, ma'am, you can't come back here because we're going to have to cut this body up a little bit. We're going to have to do a little bit of work. We're going to have to reactivate the curl. We got to reactivate the curl. Don't take them into the white room. Take them into the metal room, the one with the aluminum floors, because we're going to have to wrench the drip and reapply the drip. We got to put extra activator in it. We are giving Franklin what he paid for. Franklin paid for the what we gonna call this? The elite. He got the elite package. That means activator is reactivated inside the head. But what we like to do is with the bodies, we like to go ahead and put like a bonnet and let the activator sit in there. You know what I'm saying? Let it sit in there for a day. We're gonna have a funeral in like 2 days. So you let it sit. And at the top, we got a little hole that we can insert more activator as needed. You got to keep that curl wet. Look at Jam and Jerome. You see that curl? It ain't wet right now. It ain't dripping. It ain't dripping right now. So he's saying, man, what we about to do, it ain't never been done before. We're going to apply 3 gallons of activator in here. Auntie Louie looking like, what do you mean? Said, ma'am, you can't come back here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And Franklin's just sitting there. Remember, Franklin was crying last week, sitting in the chair. I said, damn, Franklin, at least you saved Louie. You lost your uncle. This hurts because I got nephews. And man, if I found out this was their decision to save their auntie-in-law over their uncle when I raised them, I'm telling my nephews now, the ghost of Mo is going to be on your ass. I'm going to be on y'all. Let me tell you, y'all ain't going to be able to escape me. Y'all not going to be able to escape me. I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass, kids. Come on. Line up. One of my nephews got a dog, too. Well, both of them got a dog. Oh, yeah, I'm on their head, too. Going down there and roughing them up while they sleep, barking their ear. Row, 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 row. If I found out my nephew saved their auntie-in-law instead of me, that hurts. What up, One Journey? And I give y'all half of where Jerome is, the Angelus Funeral Home. Angelus Funeral Home. Damn. R.I.P. Jerome, man. How did y'all feel when Jerome died last week? Were you guys a little upset? Were you heard about it? Were you crying? Or are you just like, it is what it is, man? Jerome did some bad things, but are we going to discredit everything good that he did? We're not going to give him any credit for that. All they want to do is tear you down at your lowest. R.I.P. to Jerome. R.I.P. to Kane. Pimp named Slickback, not so much. But he got the hell up out of there. Scully got popped. Man, a lot of shit went down last week, man, and it's just sad. The cycle continues. We'll never be able to avoid it, y'all. R.I.P. Jerome. Jam and Jerome's is a spot I remember too. Season 2. I'm over there hanging out at Jam and Jerome's after school, just listening to some tunes. I'm like, man, this is the place to be, bro. It was a hangout spot. We used to go to Jam and Jerome's house on the weekend. That's back when Franklin was selling weed. Like we used to chilling on the roof, smoking this. Man, damn. I know in the end, me and Jerome wasn't as close as we were. You know what I'm saying? He didn't consider me as blood, but I always thought growing up that Jam and Jerome was like an uncle to me. So losing him, it really does hurt. You know what I mean? Like he was the first one to teach me how to squabble. When I first met Uncle Jerome, I couldn't squabble. I was squeebling. You know what I'm saying? I was squeebling. It wasn't even a full squabble. It was just squeebling. I was like 0-7 in the hood. Niggas was whooping my ass, man. I ain't gonna lie. But Jam and Jerome instilled that confidence and that we got into that system. The music that I was listening to changed. Because I grew up, we were listening to like Marvin Gaye and stuff. Jam and Jerome said, "No, you gotta listen to some of this." I said, "Damn, Jam and Jerome, thank you." Cause I couldn't listen to that at the house. So losing Jam and Jerome, Uncle Jay, that's just hard, man. What y'all think the J stands for in MoDOT? I'm Mo. J. Mo and Jerome. Jerome and Mo. Jerome was an uncle to me. But Franklin ain't showing no emotion. He got his glasses on, but behind him, he tearing up like I am. So Franklin in here, he just watching, and Leon's just like, damn. Louie, I'm gonna take you home. So they pull up to the crib in the 2-piece 115. Louie shows up. She's still scarred up. Just thinking about everything. Goes to the door. Leon's like, man, I can come in there and chill. Make sure you stay. She's like, nah, go ahead and head to the house. I said, damn, Louie. Damn. And the thing, just last week, 2 weeks ago, Jerome was saying, I want to leave. Let's just go to Jamaica. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah. What do you think he made that song for? At moments like this. This is what Jerome was trying to do. He was trying to escape. Every time I leave, something keeps pulling me back. And he did everything he could, down to his last breath, trying to appease Auntie Louie. All he wanted to do was go to Jamaica. Leave the money. All he wanted to do was have a better life, y'all. That's why I tell y'all all the time, man. Travel, enjoy yourself, stay safe, because it's a crazy world, but that's the way the world is. But enjoy life, man. Don't second guess yourself, man. Do it. R.I.P. to I just can't get my uncle off my. It's on my mind, man. I ain't want to see him go out like that. I thought he was gonna go out killing her. I would have read the script. I would have told him, "No, I ain't getting on there. I ain't saying. I ain't doing. I ain't acting out that role. Ain't no way I'm losing, man. I ain't dying, man. I want to make it to the end." They killed Jam and Jerome for no reason. He was just trying to go to Jamaica. He was trying to leave all this bullshit behind. He said that it ain't gonna end. It's stupid. What are we doing here? And he died. That's why they say you gotta practice what you preach. You can't just talk it. You gotta live it. You gotta walk it. And Jerome was almost there, right there. If he would have just finished that bottle of Hennessy and went to sleep and just woke up and said, I'm going to Jamaica, he would still be here today. But instead, he didn't finish that bottle. He had to sit down and then wake up and hear her say, she don't know what she want to do. Stay here in the States. Work for Teddy. He didn't want to do it. R.I.P. Jerome. He died over some silly shit. She sent Buckley to go shoot Kane, and then Kane came back and got her, and he died over some shit that she did, and he didn't want to do it. Jerome never wanted to work with Buckley, bitch ass, but she did. I said, why? Why the real gotta die? People say, man, he a sucker. I said, man, he was just doing what he thought was right for his wife, but in the end, he lost his life over some bullshit. The streets called him back. No matter how much respect he had, Dion respected him. Leon respected him. Franklin respected him. The streets respected him, but they killed this nigga because they don't give a fuck. And he died because she got captured by a nigga she sent the nigga to go and kill. You know, if we ever got to pinpoint somebody, we got to pinpoint Louie. Louie is the reason all of this happened. If it wasn't for Louie, we wouldn't even be here. We would not be here. Go ahead, everybody point your finger at Louie, man. If it wasn't for Louie, we wouldn't even be here. Damn it. What up, Jacoby? Miles was up. If it wasn't for Louie taking that brick over to Claudia, we would have never seen a Franklin blow up. Franklin had that work and couldn't even sell it. It wasn't until she went out here wilding out. Damn, Louie, all of this is because of you, and Jerome died. Jerome died over it. And he fought to try to get you back from Claudia. See, we all told Jerome. Y'all remember, we told Jerome back in season 1 and 2, leave Louie alone. And if he would have, we would never be here today. We never know. Franklin would have been a student at MIT. We never know. The projects may have been a better place. We never know. But Louie set all of this up. And now it's all crumbling. She tells Leon, go home. I got it. If anybody want to run up in here, blah, blah, 2 to the head. See, everybody's saying the same thing, man. Louie really put us in a messed up situation. I said, come on. But hey, Jerome didn't want to help Franklin. Jerome didn't want to expand to Arkansas. Leon just got in a hood fight. Then he got in a shootout the very next night. Shit crazy in the projects. My dog is supposed to be in Ghana right now. My dog came back after being gone 2-3 months. Came back and all of this shit has happened since he's been back. Y'all remember how peaceful it was when they were over in Africa? They were chilling. They were getting up. They were getting lost in the city, but no one was worried. They kicking it. They done bought this big ass chest. Life is so much better over there. They've been back and it's been nothing but hell. Now she's coming home and she's looking at all these gifts. They never opened up these gifts from the wedding. You're supposed to have these things open. When you get to the crib, that's supposed to be like the first thing y'all do. Well, you know, after y'all get done doing what you do, these gifts supposed to be the first thing open. I'm down there. I'm tearing through this motherfucker. Let me see if there's anything useful for me. All that kitchen shit, okay, that shit sound nice. What is it, an espresso machine? I had one of those, but I don't drink that shit. And it stopped working. Like the thing you put the cups in stopped working or something like that. But I just think she broke it. That's all it was. It was just saying, "Oh man, I think it broke." Nah, you broke that motherfucker. You don't want to use that. All that other shit. You got like a little toaster oven or something in here for me. Hey, if I get married, y'all give me like a PlayStation or some shit like that. Something I can use. Or a new computer. That'll work. A new computer will work. I'll handle the monitors and everything. But now she's in the house and she's thinking of all the good times and all the bad times, even though they were more good than bad. She's starting to replay everything we just discussed of how she's been fucking up for the last 6 seasons. Then we got the picture, man. R.I.P. Jerome, man. R.I.P. Damn. She got the K on the chest. Man, you gotta go take a shower. You can't just be sitting around like that. You gotta go clean up a little bit. That's a big ass gash on that face, though. Man. That motherfucker, I know. I had one like that on my neck. I got cut on my neck. That motherfucker's probably about 3 inches. But the one on the cheek, shit. I know that motherfucking case still on fire though. That motherfucker dried up quickly. That ain't even no welt. That's like indented. Now Teddy, on the other hand, he's having a little bit of issues. We know Teddy's pops died out in KC, man. R.I.P. to pops. But he on the phone like, man, look, we got to do this. We got to flush him out, man. He killed my dad. We got to look for him. The whole time, the nasty nurse is behind him talking about, this is where you live? No furniture, no food in the refrigerator? Baby, you know I'm fucking around. You know, nigga, I'm running around here reckless. You know when you was in jail, how I came and got you out of there? Yeah, I gotta lay low. I just told you a nigga killed my dad. I got to get on if they can get my dad, they can get me. I gotta get on the move. She talking about no food in here? Like, no, it ain't no food in here. I don't want it to smell. I don't be here all the time. I've been chilling at your spot. Why would I have food in my shit if I'm at your shit? My food, I like to eat. I ain't about to just let it sit. Before I go on a trip, I clean out the refrigerator. So when I get back, the shit ain't spoiled. The shit ain't stale. The shit ain't stinking. You see what I'm saying? The 3 S's. Oh, there's no food. He said, look, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. This nigga killed my daddy. My daddy ain't did nothing to nobody. I got to lay low. Plus, I'm trying. Did you not hear me? I'm trying to get back in the CIA. I got to be clean. Right when you're getting ready to get into a deep conversation, there's always someone knocking at the door. Who knocking at the goddamn door? He goes over there. No one ever looks out the window or out of a peephole. Niggas just open doors up in TV shows. Don't do that in real life. Always verify who it is. Look like out of a window. If you got a peephole, I prefer you to look like out the window or something, because if you got the peephole, that means you got to be at the door and they're going to see somebody coming from the peephole. So go look out like a window or something, you know what I'm saying, before you go look out the door. Or you can do what Teddy's doing. Don't look out the door and just go up there with your Thule. Just in case. You never know. This is just the TV world, y'all. The TV world. It's Julia. Now, if you remember, he called Julia to talk about you and the boys need to go on the run. She said, what the hell are you talking about? He said, no, I'm being for real. You, the kids, y'all need to go. Get safe. My dad is dead. I'll tell you more. So she's knocking on the door. And he got the gun because he don't know if it's Franklin pulling up. He don't know if it's Ruben with the KGB pulling up. He don't know if Gustavo's coming to get some get back. You never know. So he had to come prepared. And when we look at Julie, we're like, okay, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at him like, what's going on? What's good? And then I look down and say, oh. You pregnant? Is it mine? Because you got to ask. You got to ask. Is it mine? Because you never know. Is it mine? And then Parissa walks out. We ain't got no food here. She's like, oh, y'all back together. He said, well, we ain't really back together, but we fucking around. She said, I ain't know nothing about that. He looked down at the stuff. He said, shit, I ain't know nothing about that. She said, touche. But she said, what the fuck is going on if your daddy didn't got killed? He said, man, look. They say I got Franklin's money. They say I got, well, I can't tell you his name. His name is Franklin, but you're not going to know who Franklin is. They call him Saint. Yeah. He a little kid from, you know what I'm saying, the inner city. Took him about there out the jungle, gave him a little bit of money, and now he didn't went behind my back. But I do got $73 million of his. She said, well, you need to give it back. He said, well, I really don't have it. I seized it on behalf of the United States of America. So it's going to be a little more work because you already heard him turn over to his boss. Like, I got the 73M. I got this money frozen. Let's make it happen. He said, you're going to need more than that. So she's saying, fuck all that. You need to turn Franklin in. Well, give him back his money so it'll all be over with. He's saying, nah, I can't do that. You need to do that because me, the kids, I don't know. First of all, that's not my kid. You just told me that ain't my kid. Don't be talking about the kids. Say my kid. Don't nobody even know about this kid. Wherever kid that is, that's between you and him. But my kid, let's talk about my kid. So now Parissa's in here and she's listening to Family Matters when she ain't got nothing to do with it. But we already know that she talking. Well, we're gonna get to that. But he talking to Teddy talking about maybe you should just listen to what she's saying. Now, if that's not enough issues for us in this episode, we go over to Cissy spot. Now, when Cissy, she gets up, well, she's over at Leon and Wanda's spot. So when she gets up, she comes in here like, what's going on, y'all? She was low-key in here crying just because she was worried. You know how moms are. They get to crying about anything. You're like, what's wrong? Oh, I was just thinking about if you got like, damn, mom, we downstairs. What you talking about? So she's like, okay, where's Leon? He said, oh, Leon, he driving Louie to the house. She's like, okay, cool. Wait a minute. If Leon is driving Louie, Leon's driving Louie, but Louie's married to Jerome, and you went to go get Jerome. Where's Jerome? Franklin said, I'll take you to Jerome, Mom. I don't want to be the one to say it, but I'll just take you to Jerome. Wanda in the back and she ain't speaking up. And we go see Jerome, man. Why they had to be Jerome, y'all? That just hurts. It just hurts. Now you laying here looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. She comes in and sees her brother and she's like, oh. It's Millie. All of this happened because of Louie. Louie is who we put the blame on in all of this. Louie is who we put the blame on. Just the only reason I do that is because Louie introduced the dope to Claudia. If it wasn't for that, then Franklin would have never been selling weight. Franklin was a child, and the only way he had a connection was to sell with Louie through Claudia. You remove Louie, we just got a couple of bricks and not making any money. Damn. R.I.P. Jerome. But Perissa says, look, check it out. Before we talk about that, this is what I tell y'all when you join the military. That's the stance you got to take. You got to go in there and get that peanut butter shot. They say assume the position. You got to put your hand on the counter and give you that shot. Yow! But I don't know why this nigga is standing like this. What is he getting? What is he stretching? Getting ready for the day? Like, JoJo said they gave me the pill. Oh no, they ain't giving me the pill. I went back in 2011. But I don't know what he's standing like. What is he getting ready to run and go chase after? And maybe Gustavo runs off, or he sees Franklin in the streets. He got to get prepared. He getting the coffee to get that energy. He in place doing little punches and shit. Like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with you? He's stretching right now, getting them calves right. Mm-hmm. Got to stay loose at all times. You never know. You got to get ready to fighting in this motherfucking universe. But Perissa's saying, come here, look. I like you and all, Teddy. But she seems to get bored quickly. And with that, she want to go have some excitement somewhere else. And she'll do it. She'll do it too. Because Julia was right. For one time, she agreed with Julia. Now, you don't ever want your girl agreeing with your ex-girl. When they get on the same page, it's over with. Leave them both. Now, unfortunately for Teddy, one of them is his baby mama and his ex-wife. So that nigga kind of stuck. But you don't ever want to be stuck in this position. She's talking about, let's just get out of here, Teddy. Turn the money over. Let's go start fresh. But Teddy don't want that. Teddy got a dream. It's all right to have a dream. To all the little boys and girls listening and watching out there, have a dream. Have a dream. And that's all Teddy got. His dream is to get back in the CIA. His dream is to be a better man. He made mistakes. We've all made mistakes. But if you just give me a chance to right my wrongs, a second chance, I'm not asking too much. Yeah, I went to Costa Rica and shot a few niggas. Yeah, I had to do it. They told me I had to do it. But damn it, Presser, if I'm gonna be a better man, you got to support me. You can't you can't get bored with me. You just can't do that. But he done fell into this trap, man. He listening to her. She got the big eyes too. He said, be careful. Eye contact is a must. When you talk to somebody, give them eye contact. Show some respect. But don't big eye them. Don't big eye them. Don't eyeball me to death. Relax. Relax. Nothing that I'm saying is that important that you were drawn in with the big eyes. You know what I'm saying? The frog eye lenses. That's when you know somebody's either bullshitting you or they on some weird shit. And when I mean weird shit, it could be drugs. It could be, man, these motherfuckers is crazy. It could be, what the fuck is they doing? But when they do the big eyes in front of you and you this close, where you talk, where the inside voice is loud, when they that close, they shouldn't big eye you. They big eye you, take a step back. It's all right. Get to 6 feet of space. We just went through a pandemic. We know it. 6 feet. That means 2. My arms lean right there. My arms lean. Yeah. Take that step back from each other and then reconvene. But don't let them big eye you in your face because you got to get prepared. What up, OT? Now she's sitting at the house and she's going through these envelopes. Now, you know these envelopes be having money in them. Nah, Kendall, she ain't got naturally big eyes. No, she ain't. We ain't never seen her with no naturally big eyes. I don't ever remember seeing her with no big eyes. She got regular eyes. Don't let nobody big eye you. If they big eye you, it's problems. Ask yourself, hey, put a one in the chat if you've been big eyed by somebody this year. It's rare that you get big eyed. Don't nobody big eye you. Now a kid might do it, but that's a kid. But if an adult does the big eye to you, they just close. Be cautious. Be cautious. See, look, OT putting a two here. I didn't even put a two, and I didn't even give a two as an option. I just said put a one because ain't nobody big eyeing you. That's some random shit. If somebody big eyes you, it's so fucking rare. You gotta get ready to fight or something, or be like, what y'all about to prank me or something? The poltergeist? What is this? What are you big eyeing me for? I ain't did nothing to get big eyed by nobody. Or if you getting big eyed, you be watching animals and shit when they about to pounce. Them motherfuckers be getting big eyed. Them cats be looking with them big ass eyes and then they jump on you. Be careful. Be careful. I'm just giving you guys the warning signs. That's what I'm saying. Ain't no one put a one in the chat. Everyone's saying adults shouldn't big eye you. That's something you need to look out for. My boy Dark got the time down. He said 2 hours and 19 minutes to go before the episode. That's that dedication. But I'm going through these envelopes right now. I'm not reading anything. I'm going through it, looking for money, looking for money, looking for money. Oh, $1,000. Put that over here. Looking for money, looking for money, looking for money. Oh, $1,500 check. Oh, I ain't got no bank account right now. Put that over here. We're gonna figure that shit out. Looking for money, looking for money. Yeah, man, we're going crazy. And then we hear her. Now, if I hear a knock on my door after I done got my ass whooped and someone got shot, I'm not answering the door. I'm going upstairs, getting my gun, and I'm just waiting because I'm assuming whoever this is got to be an enemy. She goes over there, but nah, it's just her sister-in-law, Mama Saint. Mama Saint shows up. Girl, I'm so sorry about everything that happened. We looking at the house and we thinking, man, this shit getting expensive now, ain't it, man? It ain't like when we was really moving that work. Louie's talking to Cissy, and Cissy saying, I lost him too. I lost him too. And now Louie's really starting to think about all the good times that she had. Oh, damn it, Jerome. They ain't really talking about nothing because they both hurt. They both hurt. But Sissy trying to get her to understand, like, hey, whatever's going on, we just need a dad for good. And Louis is saying, you might care about that kind of shit. You might care about some shit that's here and going on in the real world. But at this point, I don't give a fuck. The world's on her shoulder at this point because everything she's been trying to do is just failing. When you be watching TV shows and they run across a bridge, they just running in the back of the bridge is falling. It's catching them. Are they gonna make it at the end, or do they have to jump? Are they gonna catch on to the end rope? What's gonna happen? That's what it's looking like for Louie. She got on there. At first, the bridge was steady. Got halfway, and here we are towards the end. It's starting to collapse, and you got to make that decision. Do you pull a Batman and leap or do you just fall and gracefully fall into the water like a diver? What do you do? And me, I'm jumping. What are y'all doing at the end of that bridge? Y'all just a running and y'all going down with it, or you taking that leap? Because right now she's getting towards the end. What's she gonna do? She told us she don't give a F right now, man. She don't care. Cissy came over there in them Reeboks because she knows there's a war going on outside. And if I need to run, I got on some shoes that I'm capable of doing that in. But this is on the whole family. It shouldn't even have to be this way, man, but it is, y'all. We still divided. They got marble walls, man. Come on. Man, she need to just sell this, move to Arkansas. That would be the first thing I'm doing. Boom. Whatever money I got left, I'm about to try to sell this crib, put this motherfucker on the market. I'm going to Arkansas, Arkansas. You know what I mean? About to open up shop. I'll probably head to like Texas or something. Give me some land off of the house that I just sold and live nice. Just be chill. But right now, she don't give a fuck because she still don't know what her purpose is. While Franklin trying to borrow a M, said credit line good. Credit line longer than 2 lifetimes. Leon's like, what you need the money for? He said, for freedom. I need a half a ticket, but I can't guarantee you when I'm going to give you that money back. But you said I'm good for it. But I need that half a ticket. Whole thing. The whole half. Come on now. I need you to have that in them big face hundreds too. Can you do that? And Leon's listening to it like, yeah, I got you. I got you. Because you got to remember, Leon's only back because he couldn't move his money. So we know that he has a lot of liquid. But he can't move to Africa because he don't know how to funnel it. He don't know how to put it in accounts. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got the expertise that Franklin got where he can fly 1.3 or 1.8 to Miami and put it in an account. He can't do that. He don't know those kind of people. Even though he's sitting right next to these people right here. You know what I mean? He could easily, hey, Franklin, I need you and Veronica to do some of my money. That look, I'll give you that 500,000 if you can just get this 2 million and put it in an account. You can have that 500,000. Matter of fact, let's just say if I got 3 million, if I got $3 million, hey Franklin, that million, you can have that million. I just need you to put this 2 million in an account for me so I can get the fuck up out of here. But they don't think like that, man. And then we hear the truth. Franklin must have been on some of that hen dog because he tells Leon straight up, Jerome was family, but fuck it. What happened, it happened. We can't change that. People made their decisions. And if they would have listened to me, we would have been A-OK. Which is true. If they would have listened to him, stayed with him, and not went behind his back, but going behind his back was Louie. Jerome just followed. Damn, they'd have killed Jerome. When they say be a man, fellas, they tell y'all to be Jerome. Be Jerome, a real man. Get your ass killed. Be a real man. We talk a lot of shit, but we also talk truthfully. Hey, if you ain't ready for that shit, get the fuck out the way. Knew good and damn well you thought you about to go up in this warehouse and y'all about to just fucking Rambo it. No, somebody got to die. Someone got to die. But when your name Jamming Jerome, man, that's one thing about Jamming Jerome. When it's time to jam, Jamming Jerome is gonna jam. I want to jam. Yeah. Jamming Jerome is gonna jam when it's time to jam, but his gun ain't though. His gun ain't gonna jam. Jamming Jerome, Jerome. Jamming Jerome that got his ass killed. And Franklin is saying, man, that's on him, basically. Louie starts thinking back of all the good times, but then the last time that she seen Jam and Jerome, and we see that a tear went down his eye. And the reason that tear went down his eye is because he knew. He knew it wasn't going to end well, and all this happened because of her. He was crying because he knew this point that he's at right now, he might not come back from it. But all of this was chasing after her when he just said, I wanted to go to Jamaica. Pow. Down goes Jerome. Down goes Jerome. Just like a 50 Cent song, I tossed and turned in my sleep at night. Woke up the next morning, niggas and stole my bike. She got that PTSD. She in the bed. She can't take it. She can't take it. Stop. Leave me alone. No. Kane don't do it. Kane don't die. What movie is that from? Kane don't die. Kane. Is she in the bed? She going crazy, crying. All she had to do was elbow the gut. Elbow the gut. Elbow the gut. Say it with me. Elbow the gut. That's all she had to do. Elbow the gut. Kane would have said, oh, Jerome could have got a headshot. But she ran. Jerome died. He got a gut shot on himself. Oh. Now she in the bed. She going through it. Yeah, Kendall Menace to Society said, oh, Kane, don't die. My boy Tate. She in the bed. She going crazy, man. I told y'all, I fell out the bunk bed one time. For some reason, I had a nightmare. I was wrestling an alligator. Fell up out that motherfucking bed, though. But I tell you one thing, I had that motherfucking gator in the headlock in my dream. Facts. I fell up out the bed. She hurting too. You know her body's sore. You know what I'm saying? Her face is all bruised up. I don't even know how she's sleeping. But I know she can't sleep on her stomach. She got to sleep on her back. She got to sleep just like this. Because that face hit that pillow. You wake up, the pillow going to be stuck to your face. Oh, yeah, it's bad. Then she's thinking back. She had the pearls in the ear, bloody nose. And Kane just did not care. Ruthless. But she sent Redbone to shoot him. Hey, man, if you're going to send somebody to do a job, you can't be mad when that person comes back looking for a refund. She wake back up. Because one thing about that steam get on you, whew. But when that heat get on you, that stainless heat, oh. Geez, I don't know if y'all ever had y'all hand burned or not, but let me tell you something. Shit ain't no joke. So she gets up, she looking, she's like, where the keys at? Fuck it. Let me hit the streets. Now I understand she's upset. But when she hits the streets different from us. When we hit the street, when you upset, we just turn on some music. We might cruise around. I ain't speed. I don't ever speed no more, man. I done been in car wrecks. My accident when I was a kid, I got hit by a lady that was speeding. So I don't speed. And I always wear my seatbelt. First thing I do when I get in the whip, put the seatbelt on. I used to speed when I was younger, though. But the reason I stopped speeding, I had a 95 Acura Legend on some 20s. And we was going up to Mo West for one of the college parties. And I was speeding, and my boy had the Monte Carlo. Boom, boom, we speeding. We jumping in between traffic. It was a goddamn semi. Didn't use the blinker and hopped over into my lane. But I had to slam on the brakes, so I would have hit the back tire. Slammed on the brakes. The car did a 360, and we went off the side of the road, and it was like a little ravine. Like, no lie, probably about 20, 30 feet away, man. And we'd have rolled off of that motherfucker. We'd have been in like a little creek or whatever. So after that day, I never, you know what I'm saying, I don't speed no more. Well, when I was in Germany, I sped, but if there ain't no speed limit on the Autobahn, that ain't speeding. That's just doing whatever you want to do. But yeah, I don't speed no more. Speed limit is 75. I'm doing about 80. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing about 80. Ain't nobody looking. I might hit that 90, that Hyundai, but it gotta just be me out there. You're not gonna see me dipping in between no traffic and no shit like that. You ain't gonna see me 2 hands off the steering wheel talking about fuck you, man. Fuck you. Fuck it all. I fucked up big time. Jerome is dead because of me. Fucking Teddy. Teddy's trying to kill me. We like, what the fuck is going on? Now, one moment I thought the police was behind her. Like there was flashing lights. So I'm thinking the police after her. I thought she was about to be out the window. Fuck you, police. I'm saying, what the hell Louie got going on? She going through it right now. She got a mental breakdown. I'm like, no, she don't need to be behind that wheel. She needs to be in the bed. Someone needs to tuck her in. Where is she going? Fuck you. Hey, sorry. We're like, what the hell is going on here? She dipping through traffic. I thought the police was out. Then she didn't went up on the damn sidewalk, hit the damn aluminum trash can, ran into the tree. Niggas is hopping out with their guns because they thinking, who the fuck is pulling up on us? I ain't gonna lie to you. As soon as I would have heard that shit, that motherfucker would have been over the rail. Pow, pow. Nigga, I would have been getting loose. That motherfucking car pulled up there. Nigga, I'm shooting whoever hopping out that motherfucker. Nigga, we at the trap right now. This nigga done pulled up. So she pulled up and she hop out. Hi, wait, Scully, where you at? Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? Get drunk. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? They like, hey, bitch, shut up. She said, oh, what you gonna do? You gonna shoot me? Huh? You gonna shoot me? Do it. Pull the trigger. I said, damn. You wasn't that tough yesterday when Kane was holding your ass down. Where was all that toughness yesterday when Jerome got shot? Now you out here. You know these niggas ain't gonna shoot you. Talking about shoot me. Huh? What you gonna do? Scully! Scully! Hey, nah, don't be acting tough now. You wasn't acting tough when Kane was over there. All you had to do was elbow the goddamn gut. Instead, niggas got shot in the gut. Now you over here drawing attention. You know we selling dope over here. You know we catching bodies. I cut a nigga ear off in my living room. You talking about Scully? First of all, don't be saying my name out here. Lieutenant Dane told us not to salute because of Vietnam. They see an officer, they trying to back out during the war. So that's why they didn't salute, because hey, everybody looking to kill an officer. You came over here, Scully. That's like Ezel saying Smokey was back there booing. He don't want nobody to know he over there. Shut up. Shut up. Ezel talking about Smokey. Smokey over here taking a shit. She talking about Scully. Shoot me, nigga. Kill me. Kill me right now. Oh, y'all niggas tough. Shoot me. Scully, get your goons over here. Y'all been selling dope over here for the last 10 years. Scully, open up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know me, I live over here. I live on the 3rd floor, though. I be chilling. I live on the 3rd floor, 2nd door from the end. Yeah, room 307, because it goes to 309 and then it's 310 across. So yeah, I'm up there, the 2nd door. So I'm listening. I'm like, man, what the fuck going on there? Somebody screaming Scully name. It's a woman. I'm like, man, I know Scully ain't out here messing around. Khadijah dead. He got a side chick already. Damn. So I look out my balcony. I'm looking down like, she look kind of beat up. Who the fuck is that? Was that Jerome girl? I did hear that nigga got shot because I was supposed to go on that mission with him, but I just stayed back because I had to stay back, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna go, but I was waiting on a phone call for my mom, and I was gonna go drop some shit off at her spot, but she never called, so I didn't get to go out there. I just heard about it. So they ended up knocking on the door. They're like, all right, let her up, man. She's like, get away from me, y'all. Scully, he said, hey, man, y'all let her be, man. Come on in, Miss Saint. Come on in, Miss Saint. Hey, OT, for real, I had to stay back. I was going to, hey, OT, you know I was the first to ride. You know I would have been the first one. I had to stay back, though. You know, my mom said she was going to call me. You know what I'm saying? I think I was supposed to pick my dad up from the LAX or something like that, so I had to stay back. I would have came. I mean, you know, I would have got in there, got the pow, 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 you know what I'm saying? Hey Millie, you already know it. I'm looking through the blinds like this. I'm pulling the blinds down far enough I can get my chin on there. You know what I'm talking about? I'm looking through the blind like this. The blinds like the blinds over there. I put my whole fist in that motherfucker. I'm looking through the blind like this. I'm trying to see who it is out there. You know, when the dogs be going up to the window to bark at somebody, they don't know how to go up under the blinds, or the blinds will be lifted up. They put their head up under their act like that. Who was that out there? Yeah, I'm wilding out. Because you know I got the window up. We ain't got no screen on it. That motherfucker just got the blinds. It ain't no screen. It's just the window. We had the window up so that wind could come in. We cooling off, man. You know what I mean? So she goes in here and she's talking to Scully. Now everybody been saying Scully weak, man. We ain't seen the old Scully. But Scully's changed. That's the thing. That's the problem with our people. We looking at Scully talking about he should be a stone cold killer for the rest of his life. But ain't nobody gives Scully credit for going over there and popping his gun last week. When Scully went over there last week shooting guns, he got shot also. But ain't no one say nothing about that. We don't even hear Scully being mentioned. But they were calling Scully soft because he wanted to change. You see what happens? When you try to change, the ones around you, they never evolve. They stay the same way. They want you to be the same. They want you to be in the dirt with them. They don't want to see growth. And that's what Scully is doing here. And that's why she came over, because she noticed it. Everybody talking about, oh, he weak, man. He ain't doing that. He cut a nigga ear off. What you mean he weak? You want him to do that every week? How many ears he need? We need 2 ears. We were born with 2 ears. That's all you needed, 2. He had 3. How many ears you want him to have? They want Scully to be walking around with a necklace of ears. A true definition of an earring. Scully weak, man. Where were y'all at when Scully got shot last week? Jerome got shot one time. He dead. Kane got shot one time. He dead. Scully got shot one time. He's standing. Ain't nobody said nothing about Scully. Yeah, they laughed. They laughed. They said, oh, he's making origami. He got swans. Look at him. He alive, though. Why are we dying to live if I'm just living to die? Someone answer that question for me. Why am I dying to live if I'm just living to die? Scully said, I grew up a fucking screw up, got introduced to the game, got an ounce, and then blew up. But he left all that behind. That's when he got introduced to the game. He seen the game. He mastered the game. He retired from the game. And now he's assisting others from leaving the game. But don't ever think he can't get back in the game, because he laced them up last week and showed y'all. Not only could he get in the game, he could catch some bodies and still be standing after being shot. So don't discredit Scully. He changed shit. Scully is the reason everybody out here is thriving. Scully is the OG. Scully might have an issue with you, and he gonna handle it as a man with you face to face, and he'll forgive you. But just know it's gonna have to be even on both sides. So y'all can talk and laugh about him, but Scully weathered the storm, and look at him. The only nigga alive that don't have issues with nobody. Scully is the only person in the dope game right now that has issues with nobody. This nigga didn't even have beef with Kane and them, but he went over there, shot a couple of niggas, and went home. No one cares. That's Scully. No one fucks with Scully. Scully the man. And of course, it's hard to get over things, but he says sometimes you just gotta love and let go. What up, Torian? Now you got Now you got Franklin and Veronique in the move-in special. You know, you move into your new spot, you just got the mattress on the floor, that air mattress. But back then they didn't have an air mattress. They just had a regular mattress. And this is what Cissy was talking about. She's not trying to be sleeping on the floor in warehouses. She in the projects. In my projects. In my projects. Jacks. Now he also going through it. I'm thinking at all these people being through, man, they all acting like they ain't never seen a dead body before. Stop. Stop. Jerome. Veronique's like, Franklin, babe, stop. It's me, Franklin. Wake up. He's like, stop. I don't want to die. I can't breathe. You're like, oh shit, Franklin going through it too. He losing his mind. Maybe him and Louie are closer than we thought. He said, I can't breathe. He said, I can't breathe. And Veronique talk about it's okay, Franklin. She crying because this is the life he chose. Now, all that stress she's going through, that baby's gonna have a rough time, man. All because of his daddy. And because of the mama, too. The mama wilding out, too. They were over there when fucking Pops got killed, stabbed in the neck. So we can't leave her out of that. She's an accessory. Put her on the board. Put her on the board. She's a suspect. Hell, she helped set it up. She's a suspect. Franklin going through it. She said, it's okay, baby. It's going to be all right. He said, nah, it ain't going to be all right. He said, it ain't going to be all right. As soon as I got to this spotlight, I'm just going to be real with y'all. At this point, the 1.8 million that Franklin has in his account, I'm leaving. I'm leaving LA the first thing in the morning. I'm not sticking around. I'm sorry I can't go to Uncle Jerome's funeral. I'm leaving. I got money in a legit account in Miami, $1.8 million. Back then, I can get me a nice little crib, 150, 200,000, had that bug paid off. I'm living. Make a few investments. I got Western Development. Put that shit up for sale, sell a few things, and I'm out the country. Yeah, that 73M sounds nice, but man, life sounds better. I'm gone. Hey, right now, are y'all good with that 1.8 and whatever properties you got? Like at this moment, right now, this is what 1980 or was this 90s? I don't even know what year we're in anymore. Late 80s, early 90s. Are you just leaving LA with that 1.8? Or are you still trying to get that 73? An OT, yeah, a slapping would have been the best thing to do. Wake somebody up, give them a good slap. Now, if y'all waking me up, you ain't got to slap me. All you gotta do is just tap my shoulders and I'll wake up. Don't fucking slap me because I'm gonna slap you back. If you fucking slap me, I'm slapping you back after I wake up. Like, bow, bow. Hey man, I'm just fucking slapping me. I'm awake. All you gotta do is rub my leg, or I'm not rub my leg, but like, hey, wiggle my foot or something. Hey, wake your ass up, man. Come on. Hit my shoe or something. Don't slap me. Yeah, Miles, I understand that. I'm just saying, like, at this point, how everybody's feeling, and they all know that there's going to be an end to it. That 1.8, because it was 1.8 they had in there, and it was 1.3 worth of drugs or something like that. I can't remember. I got it written down. Oh, I thought I did. Oh well, whatever it is. But like OT said, man, after I made my like first 5-10 million, I'm done. After this pure profit, man, I'm good, man. But now you up here sleeping on the floor. You promising Oso all this money, talking about $10 million, dog.
It's bigger than Nino Brown. This is big business. It's bigger than Nino Brown. This is big business.
But he talking about it ain't gonna be all right. Well, if it ain't gonna be all right, man, I'm thinking about. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go down to Miami, Veronique. I'm gonna go down to Miami, verify the money in the bank, remove Veronique's name from the account, and fucking fly out of Miami somewhere. Would that be wrong to take to go down to Miami and take Veronique's name off the account? Matter of fact, I wouldn't even have to go down there. Hey, this is Franklin saying I want you to remove anybody else on the account. It can only be accessed by me. Well, Miles, the only way he could pay. Well, we haven't got to that part. We know that he offered also $10 million in the beginning. Remember, it was 10 million, but now it's like everybody's desperate. So you talk about, man, I can get you, you know what I'm saying? I can get you 500. You know, I can do you a meal, 500 up front, 5 on the back. Even Oso's like, nigga, I'll take whatever I can get. So you see how it is once them walls start closing in. Oso talking about dipping with whatever he can get. He said, man, $1 million, I'll take it. That nigga went from 10 million to $1 million. Talking about, man, I ain't got 10, but I can get you an M right now, 500 up front. He like, shit, give me that. Man, that 1.8, I'm gone. I don't give a fuck how broke it, man. 1.8, you can go down there and you can start you up a business with 1.8. Matter of fact, let me see something. Y'all already know, man. I just put 1985, just to have a range. But they said $1.8 million in 1985 is $5 million down. Man, Franklin, I would have been down in Miami. I would have been buying up hella shit and chilling. Chilling. You got that money in the account. Go down there, take Veronique's name off the account. Take her name off, and hey, do what you got to do, brother. Yeah, Miles. All the money. That's what I'm saying. You got to give him 500,000 because you don't even know if you're gonna be able to get the whole 73M back. You know what I mean? Franklin never thought of that. So you think he's about to just unlock the whole 73, like it's all in just one account that's frozen, and they just gonna unlock everything at one time? Like it's just a button they press. Like, all right, we just unfreeze the account. And like all the banks are like, hey, you can access your money now. Now we see Louie go over to Candy's house. And everybody was talking. Cause we end up seeing what the hell was the name? Well, It's like Lucian or something like that, but basically Uncle Clifford from P Valley. So I went back and I got the scene so we'll know what we were while we seen him out at the funeral. And if you don't know who Uncle Clifford is, Uncle Clifford is the baddest mama jamma at the Pink in the Valley. That's what they say. That's what they say. I don't know. I ain't never been to the Pink. Well, there was this one time I went to the Pink. It was this red bone in there, yellow bone in there, high in that. But that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? I ended up getting into it with this nigga that ran for mayor. It's some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Uncle Clifford down there. But this is the scene. This is in episode 7 of season 2.
They can call us freaks, but they can suffer for it. And give it up for the one who made tonight possible. Look at her. Hey, go, Louie girl, yeah! And me, Lerone.
What you, honey, you know, I'm gonna read you from cover to cover.
Lerone. So that's where y'all seen Uncle Clifford at. Lerone. Now y'all need to go back and watch P Valley. They're basically the same person. The only thing is Uncle Clifford had them. Woo, sheesh, woo. Uncle Clifford had the things over at P Valley at the Pink. Let me tell you something about the Pink. Wanda cleaned up. Now Wanda, on the other hand, I call her roulette because she blow my mind. But that's a whole nother story. Now Wanda, was she over there? Now that's. But hey, man, we not about to cross universes right now. We gotta stay where we at. We in LA right now. We ain't down at the Pink. Shit a little bit different. Shit a little bit different over here. We got big weight moving. This ain't no little bitty pills off the back of a truck. This is the real deal. This is involving the CIA, the DEA, the FBI, the IOUs, the IRS, the LAPD, off-duty officers and on duty, different factions, different drugs. The KGB. This is different. This ain't the Valley. This ain't fighting over land for a casino. This is fighting over land for survival. This is fighting over land for the dollar. This is fighting over land to make sure that that white girl goes from your hand to their hand, from the green to the back. Yeah. That's where we at. This is called Snowfall. In the hood, they call me Jeezy the Snowman. You get it? Jeezy the Snowman. I'm iced out. Plus, I got snow, man. That's what we doing here. This ain't the Pink. But that's where we seen Uncle Clifford, a.k.a. I forgot what they said, Lucian Doleon show.
They can call us freaks, but they can suffer for it. And give it up for the one who made tonight possible. Look at her. Hey, go, Louie girl, yeah! And me,
Lerone de Lerone. Also in the crib. You know how it is when you in the bed with babe. You may start off cuddling and shit, but throughout the night it get a little too warm in there. I can't be cuddling all night now, you know, getting a little too warm. I'm trying to relax. You in here. You see Oso got his arm up like that because he had his arm up under there. But you know, after a while you start losing that circulation and your hand go to sleep. And now you're trying to wake up. You can't even control it. You a grown man, but your arm is just sleeping. You got to use your other hand to move it because it's asleep. It's dead. It ain't moving. Ain't no blood going to it. We all been there. So you hurting. You're like, ow, shit, what the fuck? But then you hear something. And all right, she's here. Okay. We ain't got no dog or anything. The kids ain't here. What the fuck was that noise? He go in the living room / dining room / kitchen / bedroom that has a mattress somewhere if you needed to. And he looks and it's Ruben from the KGB. And he playing with toys. Ruben is one disrespectful mofo. I tell you, this nigga breaks into your house Plays with your kids' toys, knowing damn well your kids don't play with the toys on the table. We don't play with the toys on the table. We gotta eat on the table. Now we can play up under the table on like the legs and like we had like the legs and then the little connected supporter device, like two things. So we were, saying put shoelaces up there, had a Batman's climb up, stuff like that. But we couldn't play on top of the table because we got to eat up there. Now Ruben coming to your house, disrespectful as fuck. Toys on the table, ain't taking shoes off, just kicking it. Also, it's like, man, what the fuck you got going on? He said, whoa, 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 Oso, it's me. Put the gun down, man. I remember these toys. I remember I was just a young boy, still playing with my toys, hanging out with the guys until I realized, I remember those days also, but I'm just here as a friend. Now, this lady walks in and says, who are you sitting at my table with a gun? I say, I'm just a friend. I'm just here to talk. But listen up. I need Teddy. ASAP. I need proof that the CIA is selling drugs. Also, we know how he is. When it comes to abbreviated organizations, oh yeah, also working with him. 3 letters in your operation, also working with him. It's something about that 3, also gonna work with him. He don't care. DEA, CIA, FBI, KGB, MOE. He don't give a fuck. He said, look, if you can help me out, if I give you Teddy, what can you do for me? He said, look, we ain't got as much money as the CIA. Now, you already know over here, the first thing we thinking is, all right, you can give me a better life, but you ain't got enough money to really compete with the CIA. So what do you mean give me a better life? Where, like here in the States or like over in Russia? What we doing? I'm not trying to go to Russia. I'm still trying to be able to live comfortably. Now, you not supposed to be here. You KGB anyway. So how can you really help me in the first place? But he said, listen. I give you 2 days to figure that shit out. You let me know. Are we on your ass? Now, also, he nervous. He ain't trying to be in the game. We know he got drugged into it, but we know that he knows everything. He knows what the KGB want. He knows what Teddy want. He knows what Franklin want. He knows what the DEA want. He knows every single angle. And all he has to do is just sidestep it. Every time something come up, just sidestep. Just sidestep it. All he has to do is just jump onto another team. The CIA's coming, jump on the DEA. I was working with them. Can't do nothing. Franklin come, jump on Teddy's side. Franklin, I was working with Teddy. Deal with the feds. Franklin get Teddy cornered. Oh, no, I'm on Franklin's side. Franklin got the gun. You see what I'm saying? He just jumping around wherever. It's just like playing dodgeball. But on this dodgeball game, there are no teams. It's just every man for himself out here. You dodging everything. It's you. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a dodgeball. And also didn't want this life. My dog was wrestling. He was trying to fight Hulk Hogan. He was wrestling. I'm talking about whooping ass. That's all he was doing. That's all he was trying to do. He got drugged into this lifestyle. He didn't ask for this. This is really the game chose him. He wasn't a part of this. He was an innocent man. He got forced into it. And now he got a nigga named Ruben who got his house broken into by Teddy, who Gustavo works for, who Gustavo knows that he knows about this guy. Now he's talking to him and he's trying to go behind Teddy's back when he already told Teddy about him. He's just trying to survive. And that means I'm going to tell everybody everything they want to hear. And when the next person wants that information, I'm going to be truthful with them too and tell them this is what they want to do. As long as it means I survive and my kids get up out of here. Also, we're just trying to take care of his family, man. He just has to do all this extra shit. This is a stressful life. If anybody should be having nightmares, it should be Oso. We watch Oso in 3 episodes straight get no sleep. This nigga went down to Costa Rica. He came into work at 7. His boss told him we need to be at the airport at 2 the next morning. He never got to go home. He went down there, killed 3 niggas in the back of a truck, flew back on that plane, had to go to the bar, ran into Ruben. Last night was the first time we seen him sleeping. He's always been drunk. They've been at the bowling alleys. He is just trying to survive. That's all he's trying to do. And you know that leaning forward like this, look, that's that serious face. You really thinking about it. So how much money are we talking? Because I'm hearing Franklin got 1.8 million in his account, so it's going to have to be at least around that much money. Let me know, Ruben. The ball's in your court. Gustavo don't care. He's trying to get the fuck up out of here. But he got 2 days. She's like, oh, here we go. Maybe me and the kids should leave and shouldn't tell you. He's like, no, I don't want that. I still want to see my kids. Leon over here cleaning up the gun, man. You got to get ready, man. A war's going on outside. And we see the spinoff begin. Wanda comes over. She's talking about, we shouldn't be here. Just bullshit's happening. In a perfect world, I'd be gone. I'd be in Ghana. He said, baby, you going to leave me? He said, what you about to do? You going to just turn your back on me? Me in the projects? He said, no, I'm not leaving you. I just want better. I just want to be here in the projects. He said, what's that mean? What are we going to do then? She said, I don't know. But in the perfect world, we be in Ghana, enjoying life, away from all the bullshit. I know, but you know how it is. When you leave, you want to leave a place better than how you found it. I want someone to be in charge. I want to be able to hand it over. You know, when you're getting ready to get a promotion or something and you got to do the handover to teach somebody your job, you just want to tell them the best way because you want them to do it the right way. That's it. We got to find who's going to take over the projects next. Right now, we ain't found nobody. Nobody stepped up. Now, I would have stepped up, but, man, I had something to do, so I couldn't step up. But if I was there, man, you know, I would have tried. I would have tried. All he could do is whoop my ass, but I'm still going to get some credit for trying. But I had to dip out. I wish I was there, though. But she want to leave. And they said that they're going to have a spinoff following her. So we're going to see how that go. Louie over here getting washed down. Ain't took a bath. Just went home. Funky. Chilled. Got up. Now she's over here. She's trying to be around loved ones. Because at this moment, she don't have anybody. She don't have anybody in her corner right now, y'all. Jerome dead. Cissy came over here with talking that shit. Talking about, yeah, I lost him too. That's all she got. And she's saying, man, if she could, she would. Try to help Jerome out. Kendall, the hand on the back of the chair, that goes down in the intrigue file. Like that's just an off branch of intrigue. It's just a modification. You know what I mean? Because you got the one where you do the arm cross, the hand under the chin. You got the hand under the chin. And if you're just doing it on the back of the chair, that's just one of those. The base comes from the intrigue. You know what I mean? Interesting. Now she's saying if she could, she would take her, trade places with Jerome, take her place and put her in front of Jerome. But Teddy ain't trying to hear all that. Teddy talking about, I need to meet you. I need to meet you right now. He said, where the hell have you been? You ain't been answering your phone. She said, I've been busy. Who is she? She ain't got no right to tell Teddy that she busy. He said, well, busy or not, I need to see you today. She said, nah, if we're going to see you, It's gonna be later. It's gonna be later on today. He said, "Who you talking to?" That nigga Teddy got mad. Teddy said, "Who you talking to?" But she checked her. She said, "Man, meet me at Foster's at 3:00." They did a good job on the makeup though. That shit look real. Got that big ass diamond. You might as well sell that. You got to come up off of that. Is that diamond bigger than Noma's diamond? Motherfucker clear though. Wanda come back to the crib. Cissy's in there and she's like, "I know you're gonna be leaving the projects and shit. What I'm gonna do for you, I'm gonna set you up a little spot. I'm gonna set you up a little spot. We got a place over in our apartments. You just move in there, chill. Don't even worry about it. It's on the house." She said, "Damn, why you doing that for me?" She at the end of the road herself. Jerome gone. Her son losing it. They ain't got no control over anything. She just sees a young woman looking for help. Wanda, she's trying to fight back. I know you guys are gonna crucify me. Wanda, once a junkie, always a junkie. She's the one to overcome it, y'all. She's the one to overcome it. Maybe she really fought that habit. She fighting it. She might be the only one we seen on TV to fight the urge. And that's pulling her back every single day. And that's one reason she got to get out the project. She knows, man, it's hurting. She can just smell it in the air. Ooh. Ooh, that's your pill. Ooh, wee. That's that good shit. She wants to do better. And the spinoff is forming right in front of us. Now, they probably going to end the spinoff with her going to Africa. Like, damn, she finally made it. Remember, she always had a dream on Snowfall to go back to Ghana. Maybe like 2 or 3 seasons, she goes to Ghana, and that's how they write her character off. In the chapter of the OG Snowfall. But hey, I'm with that, man. A place I ain't got to pay for? Bad. Say less. When can I move in there? I can move in there right now. You got the keys where I need to go. You gonna make a call over there and they just tell me I want a high floor too. You got a high floor like floor 15, 16 or something like that? Yeah, put me on 16. Try to put me on the top floor. Bet. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do it up. If I ain't got to pay no rent, but beggars can't be choosers. Now, if you just put me in a regular little 1-bedroom, I'm fine with that too. I'm just saying, if I could put in a wish list, if just a wish list, you ain't got to. You know what I'm saying? We did lists for Santa Claus growing up. Don't mean we gonna get it just because it's on the list. Now, you got to understand that. That's one thing parents made clear. Just because it's on the list, don't mean you're gonna get it. Can't get everything. So just on my list, I just want one of the higher floors. That's all. That's all. But if not, I'll take floor 1, 2, 3, maybe. It don't matter wherever you put me, I'm fine. Then she says, also, how would you like to take my spot at the shelter full time? I can't do it anymore. She said, wow, I don't know what to say. She said, just say thank you. Just do great. I know that you will be the best person for that. Now, we talking about the spinoff. She probably about to be meeting kids from the shelter and using her connections in the streets. That's how the music stuff gonna start up. Oh, you kids can rap. Uh-oh. Hey, Put me on the spinoff. Let me help write for the spinoff. I already got the storyline. We good to go. Come on. We could write. We could do 2 seasons in about 2 months. Now we got to meet up with our boy because we know that Oso a little scared and Oso working with everybody. Oso know him, and him. Franklin, like, what's going on? Oso, he said, man, I need your help, brother. I need your help, Moreno. The DEA wants Teddy. As soon as he heard DEA, he pulled his gun out and ran around like, where they at? Where they at? I told you one thing about Oso, he gonna tell the truth. He know everything, but he gonna tell somebody the truth just so he can have a backing. If they come for me, I can just get behind. Hey, no. Franklin was doing that. Hey, we know what this sign is. Hand to the face. We fucked up, man. Ain't nothing we can do. We fucked up. It's just too many people watching us right now. It's too many people watching us. And then not only did he tell him that the DEA is watching him to try to get Teddy, then he bring in the KGB. It's like, oh my goodness. This is just too many people trying to get Teddy. When I'm trying to get Teddy to get this 73M up off of him. Oh, and about that, I can't get you 10M, but I can get you an M, but I got 500,000 now, and then I get the other half when he gets back. Then also said, but wait a minute, what about the passports and shit? He said, man, the passports are gonna take their time. Like however long that takes, how long it takes. Also, like, man, fuck it, I need that money then. I need that money right now. He said, man, nah, not until you know what I'm saying? Till you give me Teddy. He said, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't seen Teddy, bro. It been some days, man. He been laying low. He's like, come on. Then Franklin just looks at Oso. He just shakes his head like, nigga. How the hell? You know what? I don't even want to know how the hell you working with the DEA and the CIA, me, KG. I don't even care anymore, Gustavo. Look, I got a half an M I can give you, but you know, this is probably the last time we're gonna do business together. Just because, nigga, I don't know what the fuck is up with you. Then we got Teddy's boss's boss talking about the nigga killed his daddy. Nigga. They say, oh, we in the 80s. That's how it is. Teddy's boss starts to tell his boss about all kinds of fucked up shit that's going on. And his boss is doing the right thing. Like, no. I don't want to hear nothing about that illegal shit y'all doing. Because when it all comes crumbling down, he want to be able to point at y'all and say, I didn't know nothing. Deniability. I don't know nothing. All I know is they need to be fired for the bullshit they were doing. Yeah, he's like, hey, y'all better get that nigga off these streets. Because if Franklin pop up and all this shit go down, you niggas is in trouble. And we're going to do our best to make sure you niggas don't see the light of day again. And what is his boss doing? What is his boss doing, man? You already know what move he doing. The only move you can do in a situation like this. He ain't out of breath. He ain't trying to figure out what something is at. What is he doing? It's only 3 times you do that. Exactly. Hand on chair, just a modified version of hand on hip. You ain't out of breath. You ain't looking for nothing. Trying to figure out how you gonna whoop somebody's ass. You trying to figure something out, dog. You gonna figure out what the fuck you need to do next. You could probably do that, but you ain't out of breath. You might be looking on where y'all fucked up at, but you better figure it out now. Hands on hip, a deadly position. That's another thing. Big eyed, you don't want nobody to big eye you, and you don't know want nobody to hand on hip in front of you. Pause. That hands on hip, you been a bad kid. You don't want nobody come up behind you with 2 hands on your chair either, nigga. Back, what the fuck? Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? You got 2 hands on my chair for? You know, if there's just somebody come behind you, they got like 1 hand on the chair, they like leaning on it, you know, saying to support their weight or something. All right, cool. With 2 hands, nigga? Where the fuck you coming from? You need a 2 hand in the back of the chair. Fucking why you on my chair, nigga? All these other chairs in here, man. Get the fuck out of here. This is the look. This is the look I had. This is the look I had when I got a ticket in Germany and they put my shit up on the. They ain't put nobody else's tickets up on the bulletin board in the hallway. They put mine up on the board one time. It was in black and white, and I was dipping. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I was on my phone. They put my shit up. I went over there. I'm looking at it like this, trying to figure out, is that really me? Got my ass. And he's looking like, damn. When you know you ain't got that backing from the people, it's like, come on. What is this? Frozen yogurt? It was just ice cream. Oh, ice cream. All right, bet. Then they had a speed limit thing. The digital one up here. Nigga, they wasn't playing around with that 35 miles per hour. Go over 35 if you want to. They own your shit. Hell yeah. She pull up, cut up. Teddy's looking like, man, what the fuck done happened to you? You all right? Is everything cool? So what do you want, Teddy? Are you sure you're all right? She said, yes, I'm all right. He said, all right, well, look, I need you to go talk to Franklin. He killed my daddy. She said, oh, well, me and Franklin, we don't talk like that no more. He said, I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all better figure that out. You need to talk to that nigga Franklin. ASAP. She said, well, look, I ain't about to do shit till after the funeral. He said, the funeral? Yeah, Jerome is dead. Teddy said, Teddy was acting like he cared. Teddy didn't give a fuck Jerome got killed. Teddy was like, oh, okay, yeah, well, look, I need you to get Franklin. She said, I'm not doing a damn thing till after the funeral. I told you, Teddy. He said, oh. He's like, I'm going to let you slide on that one. Because he still needs her at this point, too. He said, I'm going to let you slide after that one. But she ain't about to move no work. She ain't about to try to talk to Franklin. But she did say as soon as the funeral is over, she going to go and talk to Franklin. She ain't gonna tell Franklin what she gonna do to him. She about to try to turn him over to Teddy. Funeral happened. Such a beautiful soul. Why'd you have to go? You left us alone here on this earth. Why'd you have to go? You left us alone. We're stuck on this earth. You left us alone. Then we see a picture of Jerome. It just hurting even more, and just in the background you hear. Louie's up there. Wanda's sitting there. Leon, he's still banged up from the other night. Plus, he got into it with Dion also. So he been in the trenches. He's supposed to be trying to go to Ghana, but ain't got his money in his account. Jerome was like a father figure to him also, so he hurting. Louis turning around. She trying to hum along when she crying, and you know how it is. You know the words, but you just crying, so you can't. She turned around. Everybody's sitting there like, damn, Jerome. Einstein's there. Scully walking up, but Scully ain't saying nothing. He just looking like, man, I paid my respects from here, Jerome. I was there with you, brother. But he has a thing about death. He's already told y'all that we went over this. He got a thing about death, so he ain't really want to get close to that casket, especially after everything that happened with Khadijah and the baby, everybody around him. He don't like being around death. Now he gonna come and show his respects, but that's it, man. He ain't getting close to that death, man. He'll show his respect and he'll leave the body alone, because at that point, that body's at rest. It's at peace. The spirit's gone. And Scully stays away from that. Franklin show up, tell Gustavo, show up to the repast. You want that pesos? Show up to the repast. So Gustavo's like, shit. Sorry for your loss, bro, but I'll be there. 500. Cissy comes up here to see her brother. Redbone pull up. Did he pay you about your gun? He said, no. No, he didn't. He didn't. Sorry for your loss. And one time we seen Redbone, aka Buckley, be respectful. He didn't even try to shoot his shot or nothing. He was just like, man, I'm sorry for your loss. Because even though him and Jerome never seen eye to eye, he still respected Jerome for holding it down. He knew that he was weak, but he respected Jerome. And even Buckley has a heart, an emotional side. Cissy's just letting her know stay strong, and she's hurting just as much as she is. We need to stop all of this nonsense. Ain't that Jannard from Power? Now, Redbone ain't no junkie. Redbone just doing his job, man. He got fired. They fired his ass. But I think that is him, though. And it looks like he's standing on Louie's side. Then we got our boy Franklin. He out here acting like he Blade. He think he vampire. He just out here sitting. But he ain't trying to show no emotion. We get him into some martial arts. He'll be the Wesley Snipes of our era. Well, not my era. I got Wesley Snipes. I was in Wesley Snipes' era. He's sitting out here. He clean as hell, though. He clean as hell, but these primetime glasses he got on, that's what makes it look funny. Like the Black Terminator. Okay, Veronique in here. Who is this? Have we seen this character before? Someone find me this character's name. We gotta see who she is. Yeah, we gotta see who she is. We might need to put her on the suspect list. Never trust the beautiful ones. Yeah, we're gonna have to look and see who she is. Don't worry, I'm gonna find her, y'all. We're gonna find out who she is. Oh, we gotta watch this nigga too. We got to watch this nigga too. Look at him. How does he know Jerome? Where does he know Jerome? You must have worked at Jam and Jerome. What'd you do? I don't think this is one of Jerome's boys. Jerome's homeboys would show up in that all black. Who is this? Who is this? He may have been one of the bartenders. Hold on. He may have been one of the bartenders that was always cool with Jerome. He made Jerome's favorite drink. No, I'm just trying to figure out who's all at this funeral because we don't know. Everybody's a suspect. If Gustavo is here, Gustavo is sitting peacefully amongst all the criminals in LA. But he worked with every single agency. Gustavo has the power to make a phone call and get every single nigga out here locked up because you know they all got guns on them and none of them registered. Gustavo can call the DEA right now. I got something better. I can get you all the drugs in LA plus a connection to the CIA and we can get Teddy on the back end. Because there's about 100 of them out here and at least 80 of them going to talk. Well, this is the 80, so maybe I'd say 2 to 10 will talk, but the rest of them going to stay solid. Gustavo is out here kicking it. They don't even know that the biggest rat in the city, Gustavo. Franklin knows it. Franklin is trying to pay him. Yeah, we need to find out who she is. I got to ask her a few questions. And we're going to let the police ask him a few questions. Because I don't trust him. Then Dion stand up like, hey, nigga. I'm like, oh, shit, man. He about to try to fight up here, too. Said, man, y'all kill them niggas that got him. Well, you know what I said? He's like, good shit. And that's that respect. Because at first we thought it was going to be a problem. But it wasn't no problem. You whooped me, man, fair and square. Don't be sending your goons after me to try to steal anything from me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. You got the PJs. I done ran off with my girl. We good. And you got the niggas that killed Jerome. So we good. And she over here singing. They still got him in the background. Dallas? Oh, was that Dallas? No, I don't think that was Dallas. Nah, that don't look like Dallas. But then again, it might be. If that's Dallas, then this is Charlotte. Hey, Dion was clean, but he did get his ass whooped, man. Ain't no way little Franklin. I mean, not little Franklin, but hell, Franklin ain't gonna whoop on me either. Then y'all got y'all boy back there. Did y'all see? He pulled up. I mean, he didn't pull up. He left with Leon and them. Look, he walking out with Leon and them. Because at first I was about to say, you need to be the one fighting Dion. If you rolling with this crew and Leon is the boss, hey, you got to be the one fighting Dion. You bigger than all of us. You know what I mean? Like when Dion stepped up, I'd have been like, hey, you got to get up here and fight this nigga Dion now. I already fought Dion one time. I'm not fighting Dion again. If you going to be in the crew, you 6'5", you got to get up here and do this fighting if you're going to be with the crew. Like this nigga Dion, man, I got Dion. That was one time I got the best of him. I did what I did. But come on, you can't be with the crew if you're not helping out now. You walking out with the crew, then hey, that means you rolling with the crew. That means one of us get into it, we all get into it. But if you ever see a nigga like Dion size come up to me and size me up, you got to intervene. You got to intervene. We a crew. And we need to find out, hey, someone find out who this woman is singing. I'm gonna see if we can do a duet together. I like to put together a good song with somebody, you know. I'm gonna be doing all the background singing also. I'm gonna dub my own vocals. Yeah, we're gonna do it big. I might just have her do the hook or something. So look out for the Snowfall spinoff. Her and Mo, we're gonna be doing the theme song. Franklin comes up here to show his respects to Jam and Jerome. Louie looks at him. What are you doing here, Franklin? Franklin said, look, let's just end this foolishness. Let's just work together. I need Teddy. Right now. I need to get this money up off him. Oh, Franklin. No, you didn't just come up here and talk business to me when I'm trying to bury my husband. I'm just saying we got to continue to work. We got to move forward. We got to figure out what's next. We can't trust Teddy right now, she said. Did anyone ever tell you you were the devil, Franklin? Because he said it's all about that dollar sign. It's all about making that money. And even though Jam and Jerome dead, he's still trying to get his 73M. But now she's realizing what Jerome was saying when he said that he wanted to go to Jamaica and the hell with that money. It ain't about the money. It's about living. That's why I just told Franklin to take that 1.8 and go live. Louie now understands it. When you lose someone close to you from the shit that you talking about, it hits a little bit different. So now she's looking at Franklin. Franklin looking her dad in the eye and saying, damn, Jerome is gone, but motherfucker, I need to get this money. I'm trying to get paid. I'm trying to get this motherfucking money. Fuck what Jerome is talking about. RIP to him, but at the end of the day,
it's bigger than Nino Brown. This is big business. It's bigger than Nino Brown. This is big business.
And I'm trying to get in the game and out the game. So I need to get this $73 million. And you need to hand over that fuck nigga. What's his name? Teddy. Hand him over. Because I hate to have to kill you. Franklin, what do you mean? What I'm saying is, listen, I came back for you because I was raised better than that. Now, I ain't want nothing to happen, but I need that money. And then she said, did anyone ever tell you you were the devil? And he did a little grin like he's the Joker or something. Look at that. Look at that. She said, "You're the devil." He gonna say, "Huh?" Look at that. Damn. Is Franklin the devil? Is Franklin just trying to get his money back? Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to last for a lifetime? I don't know, man. I think Franklin got to do what Franklin got to do at this point, man. That 73M does sound good. And I look at it like this. This is episode 7. We only got 3 episodes left, so might as well. I might as well go for the whole thing. If I'm going to go out swinging, I'm going to go out swinging. That 1.8 sounded good, but man, that shit sound good in real life. But in the TV world, man, I'm going for that 73M. Y'all already know whatever character they give me, gotta be a character that's about to wild out. About to wild the hell out. Now, I don't want to be like no drug addict or nothing. Now, I'll do that, but I just want to be a character that's going to wild out. Not wild out too much where it's like, man, that nigga Mo crazy. But wild out like, man, that nigga Mo crazy. Like a good crazy. Like, that nigga be doing some shit. What we say? Mo would be doing some edgy shit. It's edgy, but not too edgy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'll look over the rail, but I ain't about to be leaning on the rail looking over. It's edgy, but not all the way edgy. You know what I mean? I'll look over. Oh, damn, that shit nice. R3, RC said 73 million. Yeah, let's see what 73 million would be. And he want me to do fucking math. $28. Alexa, what's 28?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Alexa, what's 28 times 78?
28 times 78 is 2,184.
Oh, man. That shit almost too big. Shit's almost $1 billion. Oh, yeah, man. He would have been doing good with that 73. I don't know, man. I think I'm after that 73. I think I'm going to go ahead and go for that 73. If this is the price is right, I'm going to go ahead and say 73.5. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, we winning. Man, Louie promised everybody everything. Louie was tied up. I'll give you 30. But she said that, but then he said, you're too late. He already got somebody. So he never accepted that offer. So it was never valid, really. Remember? He was like, no, it's too late. And that's when he left. But yeah, you were right, though. Yeah, she was desperate for shit. When they got you tied up like that, man, you about to start telling the truth. Hey, tell the truth. Shit, man, the only way you're gonna be able to get me to talk, you have to bring Batman in the room. That's the only way you're gonna get me to talk. Be sitting in there, Batman be punching the hell out of you, talking about tail. Hey, Batman, you gotta chill, man. Them damn gloves you got on, them motherfuckers, what you got inside of there, man? You bring Batman in. I'm not even letting Batman ask any questions. I'm telling you everything you need to know. Because all you're going to do is go to jail in Gotham. You're going to go to jail in Gotham. You get out next episode. No one sits in jail for too long in Gotham City. For real. Now you gotta know your limits, man. That's a good thing about the TV where all that shit can cross over, man. Pretty good, pretty good. We end up getting this done in 2 hours. That's cool, man, because sheesh. I'm telling you, my body drained, man. Overall, I gave the episode like a 7. It was definitely a setup episode to leap us into next week. I haven't watched the trailer. I was behind today. We should be good tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, maybe. But you should see a lot of action. Episode 8. Somebody got to go after somebody. We got to see the DEA go after the CIA or the CIA step in because we're seeing more of his bosses. I don't even know, man. Who y'all think's going next? Who would be the next person to die on the show? Main character wise. When I mean main character, y'all know who I'm talking about. Like side characters would be Buckley, Einstein, Leon or Gustavo is to go next. I could see Leon with Wanda leaving and him not wanting to leave just yet because he wants to hand the projects over correctly. I could see him getting killed being out there. Shit, the CIA might be crashing in and starting to close up shop. Because if they can go ahead and shut all of this down before niggas get to talking, that'd be an easy cover up for them. You know what I mean? Because if they showing Teddy's boss's boss, like they're talking to the director, he gonna have to cover this shit up or they're gonna get exposed because they know the KGB is watching. Man, this shit wild. Plus the DEA is watching the CIA. Yeah, Cissy, when Cissy showed up, she had the hair that was the one braid going across the front. I said, oh yeah, she ready for whoa. She ready for whoa. Whoa. Who? Hey, good God, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again now. RC, why would Scully kill Leon? Scully and Leon ain't got no problems. Man, he forgave whoever did that to Khadijah. Man, Khadijah did that. She shouldn't have been riding with the Goonies. She riding with the Goonies. You gotta expect to get shot up, man. And it wasn't even Leon's fault, man. They upped the pole first, and he just got the shooting back. He didn't even know. They just got the shooting back. Hey, all I'm saying is Scully's boys, they shot first, and Leon just shot back. Leon was just waiting for them to show up so he could get out, talk to him. Hey, how's it going, Khadijah? Real quick, we need you and the kid to come with us. You see, that's all they were trying to do was talk to him, a little negotiating, but they started shooting. Uncivilized. All this could have been avoided, man. All of it. Nah, man. Scully's done, bro. Scully's a good guy, man. Like, We're gonna have one good brother on the show. It's gonna be Scully, man. He's changed, man. You know, he ain't the old one.
No, I think she purdy. No, I think she purdy.
That ain't him anymore.
No, I think she purdy.
He ain't knocking kids out no more. He put that life behind him. He's changed. He had to come to terms with it all. He just told Louie when she came over, he told Louie, yeah, I wanted to get even, but I realized that ain't the right thing. Mm-mm. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. That's how you gotta be. You gotta be peaceful. You gotta let things slide. Now I went over there and I saved your life, but we didn't need to see another brother die. No, we didn't. R.I.P. to Jerome, man. They saying Leon or Oso next. Now I can't keep doing all these funerals, man. The streets ain't worth it, y'all. The streets are not worth it. Who would kill Cissy? Leon? I mean, not Leon, but Louie. Either that or Teddy trying to get even. But she's still in the projects, though, ain't she? Franklin's in the warehouse on a mattress. Wanda's about to move into the Western Development. Louie's at the house. Cissy's with Leon in the projects. Man. Veronique loses the baby. Man, I don't even know what to do with that. Mom gone. Cassandra dipped the hell up out of here. She was for real. She got her passport and was gone. She said, fuck it. You ain't gonna come with me. I'm dipping. They had a nice casket for him, though. I give him that. R.I.P. Jerome, though. It's always the good ones, y'all. It's always the good ones. Shit, man. I'm about to hop off of here. We're going to watch this episode of Power. Be back on for the first reaction. See how it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Chill for a little bit. But thank y'all for watching. I'm Mo.J. This is Snowfall, episode 7 of season 6. We had to bury Jerome today. And moving forward, looks like we got to figure out who we're going to set up first. Do we want to go the DEA route, KGB route? Do we want to go CIA? We want to go to the newspaper? Not for sure yet. Not for sure. We're going to figure it out, though. We're going to figure it out. Hit that like button if you're new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Support the channel. Cash apps at the bottom of the screen. MOEDOTJ. See y'all in about an hour and a half, something like that. Man, y'all be easy.